Boom. Hey Internet's had a question emailed to me from a current fashion student, I think from New York, but you can be a fashion student from anywhere around the world if you're watching this. And so the question was, how do I get noticed as a fashion designer? So, okay, I'm gonna take this, I can take this in a couple directions. I believe the person asking about career, because in the email they were kind of talking about being worried about the debt of fashion school. And so, yeah, being noticed can be in career, and also if you're gonna do runway and that type of fashion design, which I'm not that knowledgeable about. A lot of, if you watch the channel, you know my expertise is in mass production and working with smaller brands that do more like casual, ready-to-wear men's, mass-produced like streetwear, skate and surf, action sports, that sort of thing. But if you are looking to do runway or just kind of create a name for yourself, my answer is going to be kind of the same for this. So I think the big opportunity, which you guys are lucky as hell to have, is internet. You guys are watching me now from YouTube, and Instagram is a huge platform. Use those tools to get your name out there. And as I started this channel years and years and years ago, I never thought it was going to get the kind of following that it has now. And so once I was probably at like 5,000 subscribers, I was like, you know what, this is kind of cute. Like, that's a cool number. I don't know what to do with it. My AdSense is like nothing, but I'm going to keep rolling with it. And now I'm lucky that I'm able to pick a lot of the projects that come my way. It gives me a good stream of freelance. I never really have to pitch who I am for a lot of the people that seek me out for freelance and contracted work. Don't get me wrong, I mean, not everybody knows me that approaches me for work. It might be a reference from another person, but I can just you know, send them to johnphenom.co/work, and they could see a lot of my recent work and sort of my agency work that I've done contracted. So before that, I'm just going to backtrack a little bit. Before that, as my subscribers know, I was known as John Phenom, the handmade denim guy. So I used to make jeans from scratch. That was an exploration in doing cut and sew, an exploration in self-tailorship, sort of, because I was never trained. I never went to school for it. But, you know, I figured out how to put garments together myself with my mom's broken sewing machine. You guys know the story. I fixed the motor. It was dusty and old in our garage, and I just started putting things together. So I put a pair of jeans together. My best friend at the time was studying communications and wanted to be a PR guy. So I was his muse. I was his project. And back in those days, we're talking about the late 90s, I was able to get some press in magazines. This is rolling into early 2000. I was able to get press in magazines, do a group show when I first moved to Los Angeles. That got me, you know, press in Japan and different outlets around the world, which kind of helped me at that time, you know, get some notoriety. Now, any notoriety that I do have is from this channel that you guys are watching. And so I'm lucky that it works, is almost like sales and marketing for getting on to my career and getting other opportunities. Who knows who's going to reach out to me in the next several months. So for you guys, so I say that to give you guys an example of, one, how I hustle without the internet and how I'm hustling with the internet. So you guys should take that opportunity and do something completely crazy with it. So take your craft and the things you're really good at and show the world in a way where it's easy for people to kind of cheer for you and get behind your work. An easy thing to do is maybe start doing, if you do flat sketching of any of your work, you can do a drawing every day. There's tons of YouTube channels of people who create a garment and show people the step-by-step process so that they can make the garment and do it at home with their sewing machine. So if you want to go that route, that's a great route to go. You'll get a ton of followers. People love to do DIY, so that route is huge for gaining notoriety. If you're more into graphic design, you can obviously show the projects that you're doing and do a time lapse. Just record your screen as you put your work out and put that out in an Instagram and a Facebook, you know, Facebook page, etc. And so those are different ways that you can make yourself stand out as a fashion designer. But those are just ones off the top of my head. You can create a lot of different ways within that to take note from other people who are taking their art in a more avant-garde way. One of my number one case studies is Dietrich. He's a dancer, but he's a performer, an actor. He does a lot of things, and you see that in the way he approaches his YouTube channel. It's like art in itself. He took hat tricks and put it on a whole nother level. He uses his roommates to put the videos together, and he doesn't just do dance routines. I'm going to put a dance routine out every day. That still works. That formula works for dancers, but what I'm saying is, look at what Dietrich did or continues to do in creating new ways of putting out his dance, and not only that, but his artistry, so different parts of his personality. So if you do fashion design, there's a lot of things within there where you can make noise on a channel or on an Instagram to get a following, and that will definitely help your resume, and it'll always stick with you. So if you work for a company and you move on from that company, or you just don't like the vibe in that company, which can totally happen, at least the following you take always with you. You take it with you. You take your YouTube channel, your Instagram with you. And a lot of companies are scared of it because some people can have such a good pull with it, but I think it only strengthens the individual because no one can take that away from you, and it's going to create more opportunity for you for sure. In any case, hope that helps. Any other questions, please drop them all down below. Follow me on social media when you get a chance. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.